Hey guys, I'm Jacob and this is the Preppers Bunker Outdoors, and we have some very exciting stuff going on today. We're going to talk about Operation Survival live. I'll answer any questions and answers that you may have about Season 1, and we're about to get ready for Season 2, but what you're probably really here for is we will be giving away this Bark River Jx6 companion designed by Chris Tanner. You know, full convex edge, A2 steel, made in America, awesome warranty. This is the knife that was used in Operation Survival for Season 1. As you probably know, Bark River was one of our sponsors. So I'm just right now, what I'm trying to do is get this video pulled up here. And we're going to talk about some things before we give this knife away. We're going to do some Q&A. And then before we really get started, I'm going to talk about two products that I really like I always do in my live videos. So, number one. This is a Bundeswehr top. This is Troptarn, their tropical, I believe, or desert uniform. I'm a huge fan. I got from Verusteleka. I buy like all of my military surplus stuff from Verusteleka. I love those guys. Their prices are phenomenal. Their shipping prices are phenomenal. Their selection is phenomenal. And let me tell you, you know, I've had some experience with some big U.S. military surplus shops like Major Surplus. I think they're in California. And they just straight up lied about their product, said that it was a mil-spec modular sleep system summer bag. No NSN number, it wasn't. When I called them out on it, they were like, oh, our bad, we actually don't have any of those. So I was like, hey, you guys need to fix the description on your website. You're selling a product that is not what's described, and they didn't do it. Just dirt bags. So, anyways, Verusteleka. I will put a link in the description box below. They are phenomenal, guys. I mean, the deals on there are just ridiculous. You're going to see all kinds of stuff. You're going to see me wearing all kinds of stuff from them up soon. Jimbo! Come here, boy! Alright, so the next product that I want to talk about is literally my favorite fixed blade EDC knife. That is, let me talk about it a little bit before I show you. Designed, well, I'm not going to talk about design. I asked a custom maker to make it for me. He said that he liked it enough that he's going to see about continuing to make them. I sent him these handle scales here. Now, this EDC is a full flat grind made of 80 CRV2, and so far I could not be happier. And that is this EDC from Paul LaRocca. Come on, phone. Like I said, burlap micarta scales. The materials from Shade Tree. Micarta. The Kydex sheath on this thing, I don't know why the hardest things to review for me in videos are the things I like the best. I do have a video coming for this. I carry it every single day. Alright, so live chat so far. We've got nothing. Cool. So setting up Operation Survival. Yeah, you guys hopefully watched that. My volunteer was Zach, and he was awesome. Just straight up great. And I had to go out and set up the boat. Come here, Jimbo. And set up the supply drop and stuff the day before, and it was like 10,000 degrees out. I was just dying. It was nasty. And so while I was rowing the boat out, I heard something, and I thought that it was my truck. being stolen. But I couldn't go back upriver in the inflatable raft. There was nothing I could do. There's not a lot of trucks out there that sound like mine. I was worried. So, long story short, I wasn't paying as good of attention as I should have been. And I put the boat away and ran through the woods all the way back to my truck like a mile in 10,000 degree weather. And it wasn't my truck. My truck was fine. But because of that, I didn't remember so well where I put the raft. So me and Zach had to do a lot of extra silliness to go get that raft, which was certainly a bummer. But Jimbo here could not figure out how to get on the raft. Goofy dog. So he ended up trying to swim, and I thought I'd let him do it until he started looking like he was drowning, and he looked really pathetic. So I had to actually save him. He's a goof. So, Red Gat, my buddy. I hope you're doing well. My favorite game to hunt is squirrels. Hopefully, very shortly, after the first freeze, which should be this weekend, I will be tearing it up, and what I'll be using for that will be my Chiappa Little Badger. I'll actually be hopefully reviewing more firearms from Chiappa, and I'm very excited about it. And Clayton, good to have you. So yes, tree rats. They are delicious. So you take your dead squirrel, you skin the sucker, you gut it, you basically chop the front half off, give it to the dogs or whatever, use it as bait. Then the back half you coat in oil, salt, and some seasoning, and you just fry it in a skillet. And then you eat it off the bone like, KFC. Money. Just delicious. And they're a lot of fun. It's great. I haven't done as much rabbit hunting as I'd like to, but I'm certainly going to get into that. So, do you guys have any specific questions about Alone Season 2? Or maybe I could help you answer some questions on what's coming up on Alone Season 2. Did I just say that twice? Hopefully you know what I mean. I've actually got, Clayton, I've actually got a lot of rabbits on my property. So as soon as the first freeze hits, I'm going to be lighting them up. And I'm very excited about that. Little cottontails, and they always come out in the morning. Their little tails. Funny. They're not very big, but I'm sure they'll taste good. Alright. So, let me hear your guys' thoughts about Operation Survival and the difference between how I did it, how Gabe did it, and how Junkyard Fox, come on brain, James Harris, right? It's gonna be embarrassing if I get that wrong. What do you guys think about the difference in how we did it? James Pablos, yep, I am live, buddy. Good to have you. We almost have enough people to get this giveaway on the road here. Rick, you like the cottontails better than the pheasant. That's surprising. Long story short, I can't say when, but at this one crucial time where I had to have rabbit and cook it up with a group of survival friends, to include Justin Vidito, I did all this work on the rabbit with a zero tolerance 0350 knife, by the way. But the rabbits, what can I say here, were killed before we got them and froze with the guts still inside. So, long story short, I remember I was starving, and the first bite of rabbit, like tenderloin, that I took, literally tasted like taking a bite out of a turd. Like I just ate a turd. And so I chewed it up and I swallowed it, and I was like, I don't know if I can eat this rabbit, if this is all going to taste like this. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I take another bite, and I spat it out. I was like, okay, I can't do it. Luckily, the rest of the rabbit was actually good, so I was very thankful for that. So, all right, guys, so we are giving away the Bark River Jx6 companion. Speaking of rabbits and squirrels, this would be a phenomenal rabbit and squirrel knife. If you guys hear chickens, they're trying to roost in trees that are too small. They're just retarded, because I have their old coop shut up and they don't want to go to the new coop. Just dumb animals. Okay, Jx6 companion, Arkansas Bushcraft. I'm doing great, bud. It's fun watching your channel, by the way. Keep it up. So I don't comment as much as I should. I know that. I don't actually watch YouTube as much as I should. I really don't actually watch YouTube much at all, but I like your stuff. Yeah, chickens are just I don't know. They're just freaking chickens. Full convex grind here. It does have a bit of a micro bevel from where I sharpened it. It will pop hair right off. Made by Bark River, orange liners. Beautiful knife. I think that my camera quality is too low to show you how nice this doggone knife is, but it's sweet. The sheath has magnetic retention. I love pork. Man, you're right on that one. I would like to get some pigs, but I don't think we have enough land. Okay, so I don't like random giveaways, guys. That's why we're doing this live. I do them all the time because it's hard to do anything else, but I like giving people a chance to win. I like people earning it, and I like that better for myself as well. It's not like some sick thing that I like seeing other people compete for or something. I like to do that myself. I don't really like random stuff. So, to win this knife, you're supposed to be subscribed to my channel, to his survival, to Junkyard Fox, and you're supposed to have commented on all those videos. Well, how can I do something to make sure that you guys are at least somewhat familiar with the series, and to make sure that you watch Season 2 of Operation Survival, which is going to be phenomenal? I'll ask you a simple question, and the first person to answer the question correctly wins a knife. I'll ship it to your door. You don't gotta pay anything, as long as you're not in, like, I don't know, if you're in Canada, if you could throw me a couple bucks, that would be cool, but whatever. So here we go. First person to answer the question wins the knife, even though only a couple people are watching. What 3 states was Operation Survival filmed in? So Operation Survival was, for Season 1, was a 3-channel deal done by myself, Junkyard Fox, and his survival in 3 different states. It was clearly mentioned. All right, it looks like Rick Corbett, you're the fastest man to the draw there. Deadly on the keyboard. So I will be shipping this knife out to you. Rick is a friend of mine, and he does some good hunting, and I know that people will be very excited to see any kind of pictures that you can post of this knife from skinning and stuff. Alright, so a little bit about Season 2 of Operation Survival. The person in Season 2 of Operation Survival is going to be Mariah, my wife. Now, Zach from Season 1 is a tough dude. He knows a good bit of stuff, and he's got a lot of heart, but he's not yet what you would call a survivalist. He just really likes this genre, and he likes challenging himself. And so I had no problem, morally putting him into this, even though I think the other 2 contestants were probably less capable than Zach, which didn't end up mattering anyways. But for season 2 with Mariah, she is not a survivalist. But we are going to have some exciting stuff, some great footage. I'm going to work real hard on cinematography and all those things that I don't really like doing. And I think it's going to be a great time. So I hope that you guys watch. Keep your eye out for Operation Survival. We're also going to have some new channels involved and some new sponsors. It's going to be a wonderful time. Thanks, guys, for watching. Congratulations to Rick for winning. I've already got your address, so don't even worry about that. This will be in the mail on your way tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you very much.